Wake your ass up.
I know you ain't still asleep.
In this video, we're discussing the topic of sexual transmutation, sexual energies, how most people use it and it goes out to waste, and how we can learn to rechannelize it for manifestation powers. And why is it that some people, they do, especially when athletes are going to compete, that whole period they have like no sex and all of these type of rules. Why did the coaches give that? Is because this energy that we store is extremely powerful. Now, first we need to understand where it comes from. It comes from the sacral chakra area and the solar plexus area. So the stomach area, which we call the energy center. And so at the energy center, we need to understand that is where all stored energy is. So a lot of even past traumas or problems or things like that, they get stored on that energy belt. And that's why actually it affects the physical. A lot of people, when it comes to losing weight, they find it very difficult to lose the weight on the belly fat, the lower ab area. And that's because it's stored there as old energy. So it's stubborn energy. But if we learn how to awaken those energies, we can bring it up to actually use for empowerment, for the things that you want to manifest in life. Now, this is very closely linked to when we talk about the energies or sexual energies, or what Napoleon Hill used to refer to as sexual transmutation. A lot of the time when we are, let's say for example, people, they watch porn and then they allow just semen to ejaculate and then just lose that energy. What happens is that stored power is then lost. If you think of it this way, when you do ejaculate, once that energy is released, what happens is most people will feel tired. And that's because that energy is so vibrant, it's so powerful, it keeps your energies going. And so once it's lost, that's why a lot of people, they get very tired. And if you, let's say, have activities like that during the morning, it actually makes you very tired throughout the day. So especially in the morning, if you want to live a more empowering life, you want to be able to manifest and create more things in life, then I think to prevent from doing it in the morning is a very good first tip. Now, for those who are doing anything to do with semen retention, some people, they do it for 30 days, some people do it for 60 days, some people do 9 days, some people do a whole year and more, Now, it becomes very powerful because this is actually something that even when I'm doing my practices, so when we go up into the mountains as well, when we do the practices, it's exactly the same thing. So we keep that energy, and when we keep that energy and we know how to transmute it, which I'm going to speak about in a moment, if we know how to transmute it, our manifestation powers becomes 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times greater. All we need to know is when this energy is released, it can create humans. It's a miracle energy, right? Think of that for a manifestation, creating a baby. So the moment we know how to internalize that and bring it up, we are able to use it here towards third eye manifestation powers. Now, there is also a way of, now this will sound really weird for some people, but there is a way to orgasm without allowing, while still retaining the semen. And there is actually a guy who speaks about this. So I think, because this is not usually my topic, but it's just a lot of people have been asking around this topic. That's why I decided to make this video today. But there is actually a guy who speaks on this. You can actually find it. I think it's like the multi-orgasm man or something like that. And he teaches how to orgasm without ejaculating, basically. And so people can still feel those pleasures. And the way it's done is very interesting because it's still on that point of wanting to, being able to rechannelize it and bring it up. And then you can use it also to stimulate something up here, which now I'm going to go into covering a little bit about how we use this energy. So let's say, for example, sometimes when people can become addicted to sex, they can be addicted to porn even. And when they are addicted to that thing, anything that we are addicted to on human level is not so good. So that there's a lot of energy that is accumulated in addiction itself. So the whole thing is to find something that you are extremely, extremely passionate about, something that you really, really enjoy doing. And the moments where you feel the urge to do the sexual activity, let's say, we rechannelize that energy and put it into our creative powers, because the energy is for creation. We use it into our creativity to fuel our passion. This is what Napoleon Hill calls sexual transmutation. And so a good way to do it when we feel that urge is to use breath work to bring it in and to pull the energy up from energy center up all the way up to the head. And you'll feel this stimulation happen in the head. There will be this pressure and this chemical release, which will happen, which some people refer to pineal gland opening, activating, and third eye opening. So when we feel that urge to do so, if we take a slow, deep inhale, when we bring that energy up, now squeeze. So if we do engage a root lock and squeeze at this point, then it stimulates something here. In those moments, if you channelize your energies towards creativity and things that you are looking to expand in your life, for example, building your business or building on your career or a passion, a hobby, a thing that a talent that you want to explore, for example, singing or writing, you will find the most powerful creations being created during those times. Is because that is when your energy is wanting to be released, but you are rechannelizing it, bringing it up for manifestation powers. So all in all, as a human, it's very normal for us to desire. Sexual desire is a normal human thing. But if we become more conscious about how we're doing it, are we addicted to it? Are we spending all our time watching porn? Are we using this energy most effectively? And are we depending our happiness on something like that? Or can we actually create a beautiful life, an amazing future using these energies instead? So just to bring this to your attention, bring this to your awareness, and hopefully with this, then you can better take charge of your life.